Okay, so this is screenshots of from the video that the FBI released. I think it's easier to see what's happening with screenshots. So it's 13 minutes to 1 a.m. the night before the robbery, and the street right outside the guard room is dark and quiet. The two guards are hanging out. There's one elderly and there's one younger, and they're kind of just chatting. The guard checks the door. He points out something. I think he's pointing to the security monitor that we're watching. But actually it's showing them the outside street. So he heads away, and now he seems to notice something. And what he's looking at is the security monitor that we're going to see in a second that shows the outside street. And this is what that camera is showing. This is the car that they've been waiting for, pulling up outside. And the guard points out something on the camera. He's still looking. And now the younger guard calls someone. And I think they've called someone to ask them what to do about the car lights. But they've clearly called someone. And here's the car that they're looking at on the monitor with very, very bright lights. And now the car turns off the lights. So at this point, the elderly guard decides to go on his rounds. So he takes off, and he goes through the door, and the car is right outside this door. It's like 10 feet away. So here you can see the guy and the driver coming into the museum. And this is 15 seconds after the guard has just headed off on his thing. So here's the younger guard in the room in this intercom phone. I think he talks to the guy, and then he buzzes the driver in. So it's 49:16. At 49:18, the door's opening, and he's told the guy to go back outside and turn on the car lights. So here's the guy, and now he's turned the lights back on in the car. And here he is coming back into the museum. And here he is being buzzed in again. And this is the first shot you see of the driver, presumably the guy who came as a policeman the next night. And this is the shot that the FBI should have released to say this is the guy we're looking for. All the online commentators thought it was the elderly guard because that's what you would infer from a very confusing video. So this guy hangs out for like 2 to 3 minutes, and he's clearly interacting with the younger guard. He seems to have some sort of flip book, which I assume is a floor plan of the museum. And I think this hat, this Bob Dylan hat, I think it's meant to mark the bottom of where the video camera picks up. They obviously were a little bit wrong or something, but I think they thought it was safely out of frame, but I don't know. So this is the flip book he's looking at. Now he heads out, and this is the shot that some newspapers took of the video to say this is the guy we're looking for. But I don't think it's nearly as good as the other shot of the guy seen from the front. But in any case, I think this guy's irrelevant in the sense that it's much different people who actually are behind this whole thing. So now he comes out, drives away, and that's the end of the video.